and we should be live. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Joe. This is Joe's Crypto Show. I got a very special show today. Two special people with us, Bob and Darko. Took time out of the day to be here. They're both working on a project that I find very interesting. We get a lot of email. Well, I get a lot of emails with people wanting to come on the show, and I sift through them and I try to find the ones that I see have opportunity to, obviously make a change in the world or do something. And I think this coin really does have potential to really be a force. So I'll leave it at that for now. Real quick to everybody watching, as always, I got the $30 ticket. At the end of the video, we'll scratch it. Anything we hit 25%, we'll go back to the channel. So we'll do that at the end, right after the video's over. So we got Bob here and we got Darko here. Darko's on a time constraint. I totally fucked up, guys. My computer went through like update mode. And anyway, Darko, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure to be on board. How are you doing, mister?
I'm doing great, man. I just got home from work, ready to go. I love talking crypto, man. I'm ready to go.
That's it. So your Windows is updated?
I don't know even if that was, I don't know what that was, if it was an update or a glitch or my computer's breaking, but I am going to buy a Mac as soon as the show is over. So
Nice.
if anybody wants a i5 Samsung, you could let me know. I'll give you a good deal on it.
Nice.
But so Darko, maybe you could talk a little bit about yourself, quick about your background, how you got into this, and maybe what led you to this project.
Yeah, I'll try to get all that done in about 60 seconds.
Guys, that's literally the amount of time he has, is about 60 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, I've been in crypto since around about 2013. I've seen a lot happen, witnessed a lot of ups and downs. It's been a very, very interesting ride. Been looking at Bitcoin since it was $60, so to speak. So back in those days. Now, with the Novus project, it's a very, very ambitious project. It's still in its pioneering stages. It's still very early. I mean, even being on the show is perhaps a little bit too early, but everything happens for a reason, and the reasons are circumstances. We've come across certain circumstances that have forced us to come out public earlier than what we anticipated. That part wasn't planned, but it's proving to be going well. It's going down the right track. Now, there has been a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which has come to our surprise, which of course we can't talk about publicly yet. The project is progressing at a rate faster than any of us actually anticipated. And it's been in development for a while now. When I was first approached with this project, I saw a lot of similar projects in the past who had also approached me, and I just sat by the sidelines and I watched and waited. And when they came out with their final product, if you compare the hype to the product, they just did not live up to par. So when I was first told about Novus, my expectations weren't very high. In fact, they were very, very low. And it wasn't until I saw some of the working product, which of course is private, offline, I was blown away. That's the reason why I joined the ship. And as I learned more about it, the more I was impressed and decided to dedicate a lot of my time to this project. Some of the features that will be involved will take a lot of people by surprise. We don't want to change the world. We want to impact the world. The reason being is no one can really change the world. You're not a god, but you can try to impact the world. And this is one of our missions. We've got a whole lot of missions. The biggest thing for me at the moment is living up to expectations, keeping our promises. If we're going to promise something, we're going to have to deliver. We can't just say, oh, yeah, we want to do this and then have nothing to show for. Our team have been very, very carefully selected, very particular team members, some of which have already been public from our website. If you haven't checked it out yet, Novus.one. The link will be beneath this video. And sometimes I'm just lost for words with this project. It's going to be an all-in-one, everything-in-one platform. And there has been so much taken into consideration to make this work, and it's still so early. I mean, we're not looking at and I like saying this, TGEICOIEOCDELOL until the fourth quarter of this year, approximately. There's so many silly names these days. I'll just take the piss out of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's an extremely ambitious project. It's not without its challenges. The marketing approach will be a little bit different to what we see today, which I'm not going to get into today either, but we are doing things very differently. So I'm really, really excited and looking forward to the future of this project. And I did all that in 4 minutes. Awesome.
No, that was good. That you fit a lot in there in that time. I just have a quick question. I don't know if are you planned? Is that it? Are you done? Like, do you have to go now, or could I
have to go in a minute. I'm really short for time. I got another appointment, and
okay.
I was trying to make them clash. So
okay,
but go ahead.
Last question would be: so you came into this project. The project was already up and running, and then you came into the project.
Correct. The project has been in development for a little while now, and again, when I was approached with this project, I was very skeptical, very low expectations. Okay. I needed some convincing. I saw what they've achieved so far. And again, I was blown away. And I'm sure once the public knows and sees what I know and see, they're going to be thinking the exact same thing. There's going to be a lot of bigger brands that may feel very threatened by us once this information comes out. We're not looking to compete against anyone, really. We're looking at working with everyone. So if we partnered up with some brands, for example, and 3 of those brands all have the same mission, the same goal, they're just doing things differently, and we want to partner with them, we're not going to restrict ourselves. We'll take all 3 if need be. But we're not going to say, oh, we can't take you on board because we've got them on board as a partner. It doesn't work like that. We're here to work together, not have
I like that.
And the definition of the word conflict is a contest of egos. Okay, so if someone wants to have a conflict with you, you turn around and say, I will not participate in your competition of egos. We want to work with everyone. That's how you become an all-in-one, everything in one platform, by working together, not dividing the community or dividing the world.
Got it. See, I think I know there's probably so much about this coin or this project that you can't talk about, and you might be right. Maybe this video was a little early, in going off because, I want to kind of know. I want to know everything that's going on. It really sounds like.
I'll get a little bit more into depth after Darko has to leave. And
yeah, just quickly for yourself and for the viewers, the website is updated very regularly, and you can also join the Telegram group, which is very, very new, and that gets updated very regularly as well. Sorry. And
they're very friendly in their Telegram channel, not like a lot of other channels.
We want to keep it like a family feeling, we're all in this together. No one's higher than anyone else. And at the end of the day, we're all interconnected. So for more information, again, we update the website and Telegram group quite often. So
Twitter as well.
And Twitter as well. And for more information on a more personal note, we have Bob at Chief of Communications. Very well-spoken, outspoken man.
Yeah, don't show.
And that's basically it from me today, guys. So I'll pass the torch over to Bob, and I really appreciate you having me on board. And next time we'll make more time and.
And obviously down the road there'll be more to talk about. There'll be more that obviously would be further along down the road, and we could talk about more things. And yes, we will make more time, and we'll do it again, definitely. But I thank you for being here, And thank you for taking your time.
All right. Thank you very much for having me. Have a good night, guys. Cheers.
All right, Darko. Thanks.
Thanks, Darko. Let me just remove him. All right. So that leaves me and you, Bob. What's going on?
Mano y mano here.
Mano y mano.
All right.
So well, I just sorry, not to cut you off real quick. Just so Darko's position in the company, because I don't think maybe he did say it, but what does he do for the company? What's his part?
Chief Operations Officer.
Okay.
So he's COO.
COO, and you are the
CCO.
Got it.
I like to say Chief of Crypto Operations.
Okay.
But it's basically communications, right? Networking.
Okay.
And getting out there. So a little bit about the project. You know, people are like, well, what is Novus? Novus is actually a software company. Okay. So, and we're developing a social platform that we haven't necessarily named the platform yet, right? So everybody knows Twitter, Facebook, all of that. You know, why is there a need? Who hasn't seen Mark Zuckerberg in front of Congress about, you know, information and security and who owns the information? Well, you know, I'm of the opinion, and Novus is of the opinion, is you own your own information. That's your information. So that's why the social media platform and aspect is so important to us, and to have, you know, layers of security that protects your information. Only if you choose to divulge the information do you do such, right? So you know, with crypto, we want to integrate as many good projects as we can into our platform. And the reason is I think it gets overused right now, Joe. I think the mass adoption tag phrase, you know, is what I'm going to call hashtag mass adoption. Everybody drops is what everybody desires, right? We want crypto and blockchain to be implemented in as many things as possible and be as transparent as possible. Now, there is one underlying issue that happens, and it's in crypto rampant, and I like to refer to it as, you know, Joe, who's your favorite sports team?
I'd have to go with the Yankees.
Okay, so the Yankees. So you both Sox, you hate them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the same thing that we get in crypto. Oh, I love XRP. Stellar sucks, you know, or XRP sucks. Everybody's got this opinion. The problem is, what we really need to have happen for mass adoption is we need kind of a meeting place where they all can exist. You know, and I'm going to say Apollo, because we're on utilizing the Apollo blockchain for this project, because we believe that they are the most secure, the most transparent in their operations. They're upfront. Are they the best? I think so at this point. And, you know, NXT was the core development, but as any other technology, it expands. Right? You build the bigger, better deal off of the existing technology. And that's why Apollo is so important to us, and you know, such a great platform for us to build Novus on. That's why we really stand behind that project. I've talked to Steve McCullough several times. He's a straightforward, upstanding guy. You can't ask for anything more. That's what we're looking for. Legitimate projects that are great. Now, going back to the sports reference, Joe, we don't want to be a team on the field. We would rather be the ESPN that highlights all of these teams. So if we have a social media platform and your token or your coin has a use case and no uses, I mean, how many times do we see cryptocurrencies that are developed that are great projects, but nobody's utilizing them because they have nowhere to be used? So for me, with a platform, does it matter if we have a social media platform and you want to pay for it with ABC coin to make a purchase of frozen steaks and seafood or coffee or whatever is being sold in the marketplace, if that's something you want to do, you should be able to select from a drop down which service you want to use and utilize that to pay for it. You know, we're not trying to limit any cryptos. We're trying to bring them together in one central location. And for us, we have a proof of concept that was up and running. We had some people on the platform, about 125 people that loved the platform. We took it down so we could make improvements and redevelop and rebrand with the appropriate name. And that's kind of where we're at. We want to utilize blockchain in as many ways as we can. So we're not discriminate on what the project is. It will go through due diligence. We're not going to just let some random ICO pop up without us looking at it and checking their community and see what's going on and put them on. We definitely want to be secure. We have layered technology to keep the individual protected when they're on the platform, so their personal identities are secure from their actual profile identity. And you know, utilizing essentially when you log in, you will be effectively downloading an Apollo wallet, and it will be integrated throughout the platform.
Wow.
So we're trying to use as many currencies and technologies as we can and implement them into one project. So right now, the way we see it, or I see it personally, is, and you're in the crypto space, I'm in the crypto space. How many times do we have to go to CoinMarketCap and Twitter and Telegram and Facebook and Instagram and all these different locations? How much would you rather go to Novus and be able to check your portfolio, be able to pay for stuff right through the platform, to be able to possibly gamble on a blackjack site or buy your coin lotto ticket or something like that, you know, and really be out there on one platform and only have to manage one social media platform to instead of having to go to 50. But at the same time, still have the ability to watch your YouTube videos and do things like that. So I know it's a bit of a ramble, but you know, that kind of gives you the gist of what we're building.
Okay. Now, you're obviously going to have a coin release too. Where does your coin fit into all this?
So at this point, the way we're looking at our token is a way, you know, a lot of, you know, Steam and all of these, you get paid to post, you get paid to play games and whatnot. Well, you could also use those tokens to play games possibly, and also purchase games, you know, if it's an in-house token. So that's kind of the atmosphere and the ecosystem we're trying to build. Really at this point, our token is is not the highlight, it's the platform. The token is just an exchange means. Obviously in crypto, everybody has an ICO or a CDE. You know, you heard Darko ramble on about the different acronyms that are used. Essentially, it's a fundraiser, you know, and in return, you get on exchanges and you can trade your coin however you want to do. It's kind of like Pokemon cards when you were a kid, right? I was before Pokemon, but, you know, or baseball cards. You get your buddy, hey, I got 2 Mattinglys. Do you want one of them? You know, yeah, but it's going to cost you, you know, this guy, an A-Rod or something. So, you know, it's one of those situations to where that's kind of how cryptocurrency exchanges work, right? I mean, people say, why cryptocurrency? I'm a big believer in the fact that the US dollar is one of the biggest cryptocurrencies on the planet. They just don't realize it. They don't use blockchain technology, but in fact, they're sort of a hybrid, because Joe, when you go to work, you probably get direct deposit. And then when you go to the Walmart or the grocery store, or wherever, you just whip out your debit card and you pay for everything. Very few people actually keep cash in their pocket. At least, you know, the only time I get cash is when I think I need cash, and then I go to the ATM and pull some out. Other than that, we're already living in a virtual currency world.
No, that's a
So
great point, and nobody's ever actually put it that way. That's very interesting. The American dollar kind of is like a crypto hybrid, and you're kind of right. It kind of is.
so that's another thing that excites me about the Apollo project is they're working with countries to attempt to become a hybrid crypto, have a fiat and have a crypto, or not a fiat, but a paper-based token. So, I mean, you got to applaud people that think outside of the box and try to make things happen. Now, when we start looking at MySpace and Facebook and Telegram and Twitter and all these, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon all started as an idea on paper. And, through people's hard work and effort and getting exposure and getting people involved, which the cryptocurrency world is great at getting people involved. So that's kind of the stem. And, we also, I don't know, on our website right now, we've got about 11.
I have screen share enabled for you if you want to share anything.
I'd rather people go to the site and check it out. And
it's an awesome site, guys. You really should check it out. So and the link I'll put in the description of the video too. So don't worry about that.
It's real easy. It's just novus.one, Novus.one. And I mean, right now we've got both crypto partners and non-crypto partners. So what we're trying to do is bring a link between companies that will actually accept crypto and a crypto community. So it's given people that have payment solutions, their community, an option to purchase things in crypto, which, you don't have to go to 50 sites. We got one marketplace area and you'll be able to go. And right now we've got 2 non-crypto official partners. We do have some more that are in the works that we just haven't announced yet. We also are, of course, partnered with Apollo. Platinum Dex is a new exchange that I'm involved with, and they're banking on a distributed system, not so much a decentralized system. So you'll have to check them out. They're based out of the UK. Photon Coin, La Moneta, Crypto Profile, SparkPoint Ecosystem, Kubo Coin, Epic Coin, Peng, and Precharge. And we do have a couple more that are coming that we can't release yet, but okay. It's just constantly a work in progress. Sorry. And the main thing is that when we start working with these, we're doing it generically. We're not trying to get bots involved. We're trying to have people and communities respond to us and get rid of all the other BS that the cryptocurrency world is known for, right? So if there's an airdrop on our platform, then, you're basically KYC'd, not by us when you register, but by the fact that you filled KYC out through these other companies. That's how you heard about us. If you in fact register at some point and you're not in crypto, then you're looking at filling out, your information like everywhere else. But the thing is that we're trying to merge these, and security is the main issue, which kind of, I think, puts us above and beyond a Facebook. I put a shirt out that kind of said F Facebook on the front of it with the Novus logo. I'm kind of the in-your-face kind of guy. Maybe it was my time in the Navy,
Nice.
I tweeted out.
Thanks for your service, by the way.
Thank you. I tweeted out to the Winklevoss brothers, we would love to help you crush Facebook. It's just one of those things that, you take an idea and even social media is not a new idea, but then we look, how can we improve it and make it better? And, you start looking at Steam. I like Steam. It's a social media platform. However, to me, it's more like a 90s bulletin board. The old computer bulletin boards where you would just log in and post a message and then you're gone. Mm-hmm. That's not this generation's way of doing social media anymore. Now it's pictures, video, instant messaging. And, this platform has the ability to do that. and hopefully as it all goes, it will improve and improve and improve. And, you know, as it goes, we're open to suggestions and things of implementation where, you know, at this point of the game, we can do that. Now, if we're ever get as big as a Facebook or, you know, MySpace, yes, it's still a thing, that it would be a little bit more difficult to take all the inputs. But the main thing is we don't want to, I did a live video from Bitcoin Ben's, I'm sorry, I went to Bitcoin Ben's Texas meetup.
Oh, you were there? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I went there. It was awesome. I got to meet a lot of different influencers and companies and learn about new projects and things of that nature. But I did a live stream from Top Golf, and they had the music playing in the background at Top Golf. And I got a message from Facebook that they muted my broadcast because of the music in the background. Well, what's the difference between that and turning on the radio? You turn on the radio, I don't have broadcasting, you know, they should be happy I've got someone else listening to their music. You know, I'm not getting paid to do that. So I don't see what the issue is on a Facebook. I don't get paid to do Facebook lives, you know, but yet I was censored. So we're trying to take that censorship and things that people hate about social media platforms away from the platform.
Got it. Now, is Novus something that people will be able to build on top of?
Well, yeah, it's our hopes that people will be able to almost like a plugin. So if you have you would almost, if you're a gaming site, you'd be able to contact us and we'd be able to connect up your gaming site into the platform or something of that nature, right? So I am not a developer. I'm not a coder, guys. The last time I coded, I was talking with somebody today was, I believe, on an Atari 800 in BASIC, you know, and recording it on a tape drive, a literal cassette tape. So I have great knowledge and of the logic behind it and the way it flows, but that's not my thing. And everything is so specialized now. You know, you're a web designer or a graphic designer or a coder. It's all, or, you know, even a server admin or something like that. So everything's so specialized now that I'm more the front facing, let's talk to people and get the word out kind of person.
Got it. Now, I don't know how much you could talk about it, but let's just say, you know, a year from now or 2 years from now, where do you want to see Novus, or what do you expect out of Novus, or where you expect it to be? I know you say you have the social media side of it, and then you have these possible plugins, or, you know, you could put games on there, blackjack apps. So it almost sounds like an EOS or Ethereum in a way.
It looks a lot. If you look at it first glance, it's kind of a hybrid between the original, I won't say the original MySpace, but the actual profile looks a lot like a Facebook. So it's really limitless. Obviously, any kind of social platform could charge for advertising, generate advertising dollars to help sustain the project over long term. But more than that, what gives it that ability is usage. I mean, you just have to build the community, and once you build the community, hopefully they share it with their friends. Hey, come check this platform out because I like it better. I have seen so many people wanting to fire Facebook lately that that's ridiculous. And for me, I run a 21,000 member Facebook community and do a live show there. So I even want to get away from Facebook, you know, and so there's a lot of options as far as driving social media to a better place. I think Facebook is kind of lost itself from what it was. You know, it started on a college campus and it was just a bunch of people being social and talking. You know, one of my phrases is let's bring the social back to social media. I mean, now, obviously, that's a personal thing because on Facebook, how many times you go to your Facebook profile and it's just inundated with political and all kinds of stuff. And I'm a free speech guy. You can say what you want to. I'll just scroll past it. You know what I mean? So that doesn't bother me. But it's like, I want to hear from my friends, you know, what's going on with them? How's today? Hey, this coin's doing good. That coin's doing this. Hey, check this out because the market's pumping. You know, those are the things that interest me personally, but you can post whatever you want to without fear of censorship. Now, with that, we know there are some freaks out there that like to post adult type content material. So it's our hopes that we'll actually have a 18 and over or an adult, not a adult site, but if that doesn't offend you, you can actually opt in to that section, right? So if that's not your thing and you don't care about that, then hey, you know, just be on the regular platform. We're just trying to take the censorship out of social media and bring free speech back to social media.
Got it. And obviously, you know, being part of the team, I'm sure you've seen, you know, the project. How
I've seen it. I've been on it. I've sent instant messages. I've uploaded YouTube videos. You know, so it's definitely a fully functioning platform with blockchain integration. When I say blockchain integration, will the site actually run on the blockchain? Well, no. Will it implement blockchains into the technology as far as APIs and being able to be on the what we consider the most secure and one of the first coins, if not the first coin to introduce sharding in Apollo? Yes. So it's one of those things that the platform can be as much or as little as you want it to be. I mean, it's like Facebook. If you don't participate in Facebook, then I guess Facebook doesn't bother you. If you're heavily invested into your social media and maxed out your partnerships and, you know, hey, I can't run a crypto ad on my crypto platform because we don't believe in cryptocurrencies, yet decide we're going to design our own coin. You know, it's that kind of hypocritical thinking that we're trying to avoid. If you're a new ICO and you have a new idea, we want to embrace that and we want to highlight that on our platform. You know, if you want to come to us and run an ad or have your own profile, or, you know, one of the things that we can do because we're using Apollo API, you'll be able to directly send and receive coins directly from your profile page. So you can request tokens, you could tip somebody, you know, all of these things are possible just using the existing API. And everybody knows that Apollo's got a decentralized exchange that was just released. So it makes being a partner with Apollo huge for us. I just can't speak highly enough about Steve, Steven Stryker, Apollo Live Corner, all of those guys. They're amazing. They're real people, guys. How many times do you go to a project and you just see, you know, them on Telegram? You never see any live feeds. You never see any updates. You actually have to ask. You know, I got into Syndicate, and I have a Syndicate masternode, and they keep changing the rules of the masternode. They keep changing the rules and updating the wallet. You know, Apollo has an auto updater wallet. I mean, it just makes sense. If you know, so if you honestly, if you have not checked out Apollo for whatever reason, you're doing yourself an injustice. Joe, I know you've talked to the Apollo Live Corners. Heck, I was on a show with Apollo Live Corner on your broadcast. So it's just one of those things where people that are in crypto need to quit being so, excuse the phrase, damn biased about their own coins. Because if you want crypto mass adoption or adoption in general, you need to look at ways that these things can be integrated together and utilized together, because there is not, guys, let's just face it, there's not going to be one coin that can cure everything, blockchain and internet. Oh, did I just drop?
Yeah, we're good now. I think we're back. You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you fine. Okay. Sorry. I just got the internet.
No, that might have been mine or your side. It don't matter. We're good.
But we need to be a part of a community that works together to solve goals. There's not going to be one thing that's going to fix everything, you know. But if we all put our minds together and integrate into platforms and, you know, telecommunications and logistics and things like that, and bring a positive light onto blockchain and cryptocurrency as compared to a bunch of fudders and win Lambo, win moon people, you know, if you do the right things and you invest in good, sound projects and do your own research, you will be successful in the cryptocurrency market if that's your thing. But for that to happen, for these markets to shoot through the roof, guys, you have to cooperate with each other. You have to make it happen. I think that is what's going to be huge. You know, I see somebody just commented about Verge. I'm kind of seeing there's a lot of comments scrolling by, and I appreciate it, guys, that you're involved in commenting. So I'm not.
Yeah, we have a lot of Verge fans here.
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not anything anti-Verge. I just was a bit confused with their Pornhub deal, but you know, hey, if it's integrating, hey, we would love to have Verge reach out to me, guys. If Verge is wanting to get into this market and team up with us on our platform, we're more than excited to welcome that. We're humble people, guys. Yeah, I've got the tie and all on for presentation. Normally I'm in shorts, flip-flops, hoodie, you know. I'm
kind of like me, I guess.
Right. But when you're talking about projects and integration, we're not biased on any coin, any token. If it's legitimate and you're trying to further blockchain, by all means, we want to be involved, because that's the only way these coins and projects are going to blow up, right? I mean, let's face it. If you have a project and it's just starting out, you know how hard it is to get the word out. I mean, if you're starting a social media account on YouTube, do you know how hard it is to gain following? It takes you guys. It takes the community. It takes you guys to retweet and not just like. You got to get the word out on your projects. You've got to have your communities. They've got to be sharing. So that's one of the reasons why when we partner, we're trying to bring the projects together. Now, let's face it, by the time the platform comes up, will all the projects make it? You know, it's a down market. People are sitting on their money. They're not wanting to invest because they've been burned. And I understand that. Shit, I lost, excuse my French, I lost a bunch.
You could curse here.
I lost a bunch of money, you know, on different projects. But it's only lost if you sell. If you're holding, you have an opportunity, you know. You have an opportunity for the bull market when it comes back, because we all believe it will, and we have to, because we believe passionately about these projects. I believe passionately in Apollo and passionately in Novus. We are bringing things that may not be brand new technologies, but we are, in fact, building upon existing technologies. I mean, look at it. You can go back through history, DVD, and you know, replaced VHS. VHS replaced Betamax. You go back, there was first records, then there was cassette tapes, then there was DVDs. Hell, look at the way floppy drives. I mean, it wasn't new technology. It was improved upon technology. And that's what we're attempting to do here. We're trying to bring a new technology to social media. And now the problem is with existing social medias like Facebook, and with Facebook, it's kind of like they've already got this infrastructure that's built not on blockchain, right? Doesn't integrate blockchain. And now they're trying to put these round pegs into these square holes they've already have established. So we're doing just the opposite. We're taking the newest, best technology that's available today and implementing it into the social media platform. So
yeah, and it's almost like you're almost it's like you're a step ahead of the game now, you know, in a way, in that sense of it.
Where they're backtracking to try to integrate, we're starting off with integration. So
that's huge.
I mean, it's huge. I mean, huge. Who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to integrate their music? You know, I use MySpace a lot because MySpace kind of went from like a Facebook type to more of a artist and recording artist and stuff like that, profile type page, right? So who wouldn't want to come on to a Novus platform if they could directly upload a brand new song on there and get paid directly through the blockchain as compared to going through, you know, Sony Music or something like that, which takes some of their profits from them, where they could market directly to people. Blockchain essentially could eliminate the middleman. And that's huge for artists that are getting pennies on what could be, you know, dollars or Bitcoins for that matter, for their services.
So what you basically, I guess, just to sum up maybe what you said, if I understand this right. So let's say an artist puts a song out on your platform, then people would be able to, I guess, either tip him or send these people the coins.
Absolutely, directly to their profile. Their profile's automatically linked to their wallet, so they don't have to transfer it. It just goes boop, automatic in. They could go to Apollo's decentralized exchange, trade it off if they want to.
Wow.
So that's what we're trying to accomplish. Now, is it possible? Absolutely. We've already had the platform up and running. So these things can happen. Is it fully finished? No. So there is so many projects, guys. You could only imagine all of the projects, your favorite cryptos that are new and not even getting exposure, that could tie into our platform and market immediately to a crypto community and non-crypto community, people that will accept the token, you know? So let's say hypothetically, right? This is not anything that we have on the platform at this moment, but hypothetically, let's say we're in with coin payments. We're not. We haven't talked to coin payments, but let's say we were into coin payments, or you could, or this one, somebody's willing to take Ethereum for a t-shirt, who knows, right? But you could essentially go into your profile page, exchange your token for Ethereum through the Apollo decentralized exchange, and pay them directly in Ethereum or Apollo or NVS token, which is what we tentatively have it named right now. So these are the things, you know, we need to stop thinking so close-mindedly when it comes to blockchain. We get so focused on what we're doing. You know, like I said, we want to be the ESPN. We don't want to be another team in the league. We want to be the glue that holds these teams together, that highlights and broadcasts the features. Oh, I just got a message, guys. I don't know why, Jason, I don't know why you're messaging me during a live feed. I hope it's very important.
Now, could you give a time frame on maybe when we could see like a beta of this or anything like that?
So Jason said, tell Joe to check his Telegram. Can you see me?
Yeah, let me hold on.
So Jason must have sent you something. He may have sent you a screenshot of the profile.
Telegram.
So, guys, sorry for the dead air. Jason.
1 second, guys. Okay, he sent me a profile picture, it looks like.
All right, so that's a proof of concept picture. It's obviously Jason.
Okay. Then let me. Does he want me to put it up?
Yeah, show it. If he sent it to you, that's got to be what it's about.
All right, so let me figure out the best way to get this.
Also, just while you're getting that loaded up, the profile pictures, or not pictures, but the profile accounts also have military grade SHA-256 encryption. So it definitely secures your profile information more than what is out there right now.
Got it. All right, here we go, guys. Let me pull this up.
And I'm gonna light a smoke. Yes, I smoke, guys. I was gonna wait till after the broadcast, but we're going long.
Do your thing. Do your thing. All right, here we go. So this is what he sent me. I'm gonna blow it up a little bit, but I don't want to go too much because
you don't want to lose the image.
Yeah, and I don't know how to like go full screen from here. But so I guess this is basically a shot of the platform, and wow, you are right. It is very Facebooky, but it looks really clean. And
now keep in mind that this is his profile. So like when you go to your profile on Facebook or Twitter, this is what you would see, right? Not the main platform where you would see everybody's posts. This is just your profile.
And look, as you could see here, you got the pay me, request, tip me. See, that's amazing. See, and what I love about that is, you know, you really could disrupt a lot of different companies with this kind of platform. For instance, Patreon, you know, you kind of almost eliminate them. You know, somebody put something up on your I put one of my videos on your platform, and you know, I don't need Patreon taking any money. I have my fans just sending the money directly to me. So right. You know, you really have you know, a lot of disruption. I think you're going to create by this platform, which is amazing.
We've been working on this platform for approximately a year already, self-funded. Guys, we've been working on this day in, day out, basically 7 days a week, developing concepts and ideas on, you know, on the platform and how we wanted to do things and try to improve upon, like I said, existing technology. And you'll be able to follow and friend, you know, just like Facebook. I don't want to use Facebook. Obviously, you see where it's got other social networks. You can actually link your Facebook profile and things like that, where they can go directly to your other profiles. So it will be intermingling, right?
Wow, this is huge, man. This is huge.
And
how man, I want to start. I want to start playing around with this already. When can we start?
That's a great question. Jason's been working diligently, and obviously, like I said, we're self-funded, right? We've been doing our own.
Thanks, by the way, for sending that, Jason.
And putting our own money and sweat equity into the project, and have not generated not one single dime. What we have done, though, if anybody's interested in just contributing, I'm gonna drop a link if it's all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is a shirt. It's a print-on-demand shirt, guys. It doesn't come from us. You order it, it gets directly shipped anywhere in the world to you. And it's just the Novus logo with the F Facebook. It's with the @ symbol as the U.
Where are you dropping the link in?
I dropped it in the chat.
YouTube?
Yeah, in the YouTube chat.
Why haven't I seen it yet?
I just clicked send, so it might take a second.
Okay.
But it's just the coin logo, one side of it, and F Facebook across the front. Anything that you do with that is going to go straight back to help pay to fund the project. Mainly server time and stuff like that until we can launch either a coin distribution or a way for contributors to get involved. At this point, we're kind of, the SEC is being a little bitch. Yes, I'll say it. SEC is being a little bitch to cryptos, and it has nothing. You know why it is, right? It's my firm opinion. They're just scared. They want to get in. The U.S. government just wants to be in people's pockets, and that's kind of where the whole the whole cypherpunks and everything originated, was to break away from that. I don't think there will be an ability to 100% get away from it, at least in the United States, just because the government is what the government is, and they're going to take as much as they can from as many people as they can. And, so right now there's so many legal things coming down. It just leaves companies like ourselves at the impasse to where, well, do we spend thousands of dollars in an attempt to register with the SEC, or do you try to work in the gray area and then get burned? And we're trying to be 100% aboard and, on top of the board and up front with everybody. And, we're open books, guys. We're not trying to, I'm not on here necessarily to get you involved with Novus.one. That would be my hopes, that you would like the project enough to get involved. But to let you guys know, as crypto investors and in blockchain technology, that there are options out there to help with this mass adoption everybody's crying for, but yet nobody's wanting to work together. They want to be the one ring to rule them all. And it's just not, in my humble opinion, I don't think that that's the direction that crypto needs to be going in. We've got Electroneum. Electroneum has their own cell phone out there. How nice would it be for every Electroneum cell phone to come preloaded with the Novus platform? Wow. It's just, you got to think globally. We can't, because crypto is such a global thing. You just have to find if you've got great projects, guys, that you're close to the team with, damn, have them reach out to us, because we're trying to integrate, and really be a game changer from that aspect, where everybody's trying to be diverse and do their own thing. How many payment solutions are there out there for crypto, yet nobody's accepting crypto? If you've got companies that take crypto, for God's sake, send them to us. We'll put them on the platform and let them be heard through our platform. And it's that type of thing that's going to allow us to pay for real goods and products for, with crypto, that's going to help with that mass adoption and awareness.
Well, Bob,
yeah, go ahead.
Not to cut you off, Bob. A lot of people, looks like they want to help and support, and I know you guys are self-funded, but we need that link in the description. It didn't pop up yet.
Oh, it's in. I threw it in the chat.
No, nobody's seen it, and a couple people want to, I guess, support you. So, could you try to do it maybe one more time?
Yeah, I'll paste it back in there and send it again. Bam, there it is. I'm seeing it on my end in the top chat. It's not showing up on your face on your YouTube?
No.
All right. Well, let me send you one in our chat.
Wait, are you putting it? Well, why don't you send it in? Yeah, send it in this chat here on Zoom, and then I'll post it.
All right, there it is.
All right, I got it.
Matter of fact, you can screen share what the shirt looks like if you want to, right from the page.
All right, hold on. Let me. All right, perfect. Yeah. Let me first copy this. Sure looks cool, man. I'm gonna order one. I'll order one. Actually, I'm gonna order a couple because
Yeah, you
I
might
have
could do a giveaway or something.
a couple people that'll get a kick out of it. All right, here's there's the shirt, guys.
It,
22 bucks. It's actually a very fair price.
it ships anywhere in the world too, not just in the United States. So it will take longer for shipping, obviously, if it's international. But that comes straight from Gear Bubble. It doesn't come from Novus. We just created the shirt. That's it. And there's some other shirts on there. Just if that's what you want to do, we appreciate it, and it just goes to help contribute, pay for server time and stuff like that, and expansion. We have actually expanded our team a bit, but we have not released that information yet until they're ready for it. We're going to hold off on that announcement, but guys, this thing is going to be so huge. It's endless. Think, guys, think about the projects you're involved with and that you like, and new projects that could be integrated into a social platform at some capacity. Maybe they're a game developer. Maybe they want to be featured in the game section and want to take payment in crypto. Boom, done. It's just limitless on the possibilities, and you get to go there and chill out with your buds. You get to go and create your own profile. You can have your groups and followings, and it's just going to be amazing.
No, I can't wait, and I can't wait to in a few months, or hopefully maybe even shorter than that, but hopefully in a couple months, you guys stop back in and give us
absolutely.
an update, show us what's going on. But yeah, no, I appreciate you coming and sharing what you could with us about it. I know, there's a lot you probably can't share with us, but this really sounds amazing. And I'll tell you what, the social aspect of it is what really made me bring you guys on the show, because I found that to be very interesting, and I found that to be something that I didn't see a lot of people. I didn't see actually anybody trying to do anything like that. So
when you look at a social platform like Steam compared to our social platform, huge difference. Not that there's anything wrong with Steam, but I think at this point, they've been around for a while. That maybe everybody that has ever built a computer that buys the best stuff today knows that either when you buy it or 6 months after, it's out of date. There's a new, bigger, better thing. So we're trying to be that new technology that is the bigger, better thing.
Now, will video be allowed to be uploaded to Novus?
The first initial one, it wasn't at the beginning, like a live feed, but that is fully on our to-do list to get it implemented. So
awesome. Yeah, because I know Steam had tried it with DTube, and it's a total train wreck. I think if somebody could get that right, or you guys could get that right, that would be pretty awesome.
Right, or partner with one that's out there already ready to go.
There you go. You got that option too.
So, that's, even if you look at YouTube, they've kind of adapted, right? They're morphing. They went from, I can just upload a video. Now I can stream live to YouTube. I can get payment through YouTube. You can tip me in the chat box and YouTube, so they're morphing. They're not really a social platform, but I like YouTube. It's a place to get a lot of knowledge, on specific topics. So I love it.
Got it. Now, is Brian Levy, is that somebody from your team, Bob?
Brian is on our team. Yes.
He says giveaway. What does he mean by that?
Oh, you're talking about when you order your t-shirts, give some away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, listen, as soon as this is over, I'm going to order a couple, because I have 3 people at work I know that they hate Facebook. So I'm going to order them for them. I'm going to get one for me. I'll wear it on the show for you guys. And
awesome.
So I'll probably order a few of them.
One thing, see, even with the way that's set up, since we don't just go and get them and hold 100 of them at my house or somewhere. That's why we did the direct ship. I also know the owner of Gear Bubble, so you know, kind of helping him with his sales there.
Okay.
And that way I don't have to worry about the logistics on printing the shirts and getting them out and mailing them myself. It just is a direct deal there. If I could get them to take crypto, it'd be awesome, but haven't bridged that gap yet.
Yeah, I was looking at the ways to buy it, and I'm gonna use PayPal personally. But my main mod, El Hernandez, she said she's gonna go order a couple as well. So you should get a few orders out of it, which will be cool. I hope it goes to help you guys a little bit grow this. And yeah, I thank you again for coming on. And before we let you go, Bob, there's two questions we ask everybody that comes on the show, and I like to ask you them if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
First one is, what is the cheapest Bitcoin that you ever purchased?
$31.88.
$31?
No. I wish it was $3,188.
Okay.
I bought it when China released some bad news, and it dipped down to like 31.88. It just happened to be the day that I got in.
Okay. All right, 31.88. All right, and the second one is, who do you believe is Satoshi Nakamoto?
Ricky Lake. It's got to be true. I saw her on a rap battle against Jerry Springer, and she had Satoshi as a female on the front of her T-shirt. So,
listen, I've heard it all. Whenever I ask that question, but let me ask you this: do you think he or she's alive? Do you think it's a group of people?
Gosh, that's a great question, because I actually met a guy out in Texas that gave me a card. Let me see if I've got it here, and I've got his phone number in my my wallet or my cell phone. That his name is Jorg Molt. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it says Bitcoin co-founder.
Wow.
So he was actually, from what I gather, was one of the first people that was in the crypto space as far as developing with digital gold or digigold before Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So he's definitely an innovator at that point, at that level. So I think it could have been a collaboration.
Got it. Yeah, I do too. I don't think one person did it. I think it's a few people. But whoever it was, he, she, them, thank you for what you did, because you really changed the world, and it's great to see what everybody's doing, and it's amazing to see these projects coming out. And I say this a lot, but I really feel that you guys got a really strong project here, and I think it's gonna work, and I can't wait to try it. I really can't.
And hey, if you guys haven't follow, I know I see Amina M in the chat. Hey, Amina, it was great meeting you. Go follow her on Twitter, guys. So
okay, Amina M. Yes, she's been here most of the video. So
yeah, give her a follow on Twitter. Do her a solid, do some retweets. Hey, follow me on Twitter. It's at Ultimate Thriver. Novus is at Novus. It should pop right up for you. Give us some retweets. Let's get the love out there, and let's get the news going.
Yes, let's get it going. I'll stay in touch with you, Bob. Maybe another couple months, whenever you want. I don't care. Come on tomorrow if you want. I really don't care. But whenever you want, you come back on.
I want to get you on my show as well.
All right. I'd love to.
All right, great.
So we'll stay in touch with each other, guys. Novus, go check out the website. I'm gonna have I'll put the link in the description. Follow them. If you're into social media, which everybody is, I think this is the future here, and I really am glad that we got to do this tonight.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for the time.
All right, no problem at all. So we're gonna scratch that ticket now too, guys. So Bob, thank you. I'm gonna let you run, and we'll be in touch. Okay, buddy?
Yep, no problems. Thanks.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by.
Yep. Good night.
Good night. All right, guys. There you go. So just another another project that is being built from blockchain. Just, me, Larry, we had so many people on our show doing all sorts of different things, and this is just something new. They're building basically a Facebook 2.0 in a way. I wouldn't really say Facebook 2.0, but they're building something that is really, really going to be amazing. It's going to be, you're going to have that social media side of it. You're going to have that side of it where, you upload something to it, you could get directly paid for it. You could pay people with it. You could send your friends money. Hey, I got dinner tonight. Here's the money. It seems like the potential is endless there. And I personally feel gaming is going to be a huge part of crypto in whatever way, and whoever could kind of perfect that and get like a gaming thing going on blockchain, it's really going to take off. But with this project, it seems like you could build the game or the app or whatever it is and kind of just plug and play kind of sort of with Novus. So I know there's still some questions with Novus that will be answered as time goes on, but I'm curious to see what happens with them. So I'm glad they came on, and thank you. I appreciate it. That was awesome. So guys, last thing to do is scratch. So whoever's here, which is 14 of you right now. So whoever's here, you have a chance to win some money. I have a ticket here, a $30 New York ticket. Let me just get everything going here. Okay, so in every video, at the end of the video, guys, this is just my little way of trying to give back to the channel. I scratch a ticket. It's New York's biggest ticket. It's the biggest ticket they sell, $30. Anything I hit on this ticket of $500 or more, I give back 25% to the channel as a giveaway. If it's $500 and it's $125, I'll go to one person. If it's something like $1 million, then we'll figure it out. It'll probably just be whoever was here gets a few grand. If we hit the jackpot for 10 million, then what I'll do is anybody that was in this video today and made a comment in the chat, because that's how I'll know you're here. You're going to wherever you are. I'm going to fly you from wherever you are to Las Vegas. I'm going to, for 3 nights, I'm going to put you in a suite. I'm going to pay for that too. So I'm going to pay for your airfare. I'm going to pay for the suite. I'm going to give you $1,000 cash to spend while we're down there. We're going to all have a good time. That's if we hit the jackpot. So hopefully this is the one. So we're going to scratch it and see, because I am starving. And I literally walked in from work and did that video. I haven't even jumped in the shower yet because I was running late and my computer's effed up. And so anyway, let's just scratch and see. Hopefully we hit something big here, guys. How awesome would that be? The Novus.one team will go to Las Vegas together. And don't worry, I wouldn't put you in no cheap room. You'll get a nice room, I promise. All right. Let's see what we got. 39, 36, 44, 24, and 11, 25, 6, 32, 29, and 38, 9, 17, 14, 35, and 19, and 23, 37, 18, 48, and 15. That does not look any good, guys. I would say that's not a winner. All right, but we got these two boxes up here. That's nothing. And that's nothing. So unless I missed something, let me just pull the chat up because you guys will let me know if I did. Dang it. Yeah. Nothing, right, guys? All right. I'm sorry. We lost. But anyway, tomorrow's Friday night, so we'll be back tomorrow. Guys, I hope you're here. Whoever's here, let me just get back on here. Whoever's here tomorrow, it's going to be a normal video. You know, like we always do, I'll bring a topic. If anybody wants to join the chat, you're allowed to come into the channel, you know, and hang out with us. Not too many channels let you do that, but I will let anybody that wants to come on do that. So tomorrow, if you like to come hang out, talk about things, you could bring a topic to the table. We could talk about whatever you want. I'll put the link out tomorrow in Zoom, and then you guys come in. If not, we'll talk about what I want to talk about. We'll scratch some tickets, and we'll go from there. So that's going to happen tomorrow. Should be around 7 p.m. tomorrow night, guys. So I'll see you all tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Make sure you're here. And please, guys, come in and hang out. Come into the channel and hang out with us. It'll be awesome. All right. I'm out of here. Thank you. Novus.one. Go check them out. Could be the future, guys. All right. Peace. Thank you all. Appreciate you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And guys, come on to the channel and hang out. You know, let's get a few of you on TV, on the video, and we can have a nice conversation about something. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.